Hi, I'm Matt, and this is The Shirtless Apprentice. On this episode of The Shirtless Apprentice, we're going to cover cheap solutions to dramatic lighting. This effect that we're showcasing here is what's known as a slash. A slash is one of the most simple effects. It's easy to reproduce, requires a minimal amount of equipment. All you need is one light, a cutter, which can be a piece of cardboard, and a light stand to clamp it to. The hardest part is figuring out what angle to put the light through the cutter and then where to have your subject. Some other popular effects that we're going to showcase also involve cutters. Cutters are really easy to reproduce, and they're an easy way to get an effect because all you really need is some cardboard and a little bit of an imagination. Dramatic lighting can be easily defined as the contrast between shadows and light. The greater the contrast, the more dramatic the scene. Couple that effect with the right music, and you have a horror scene. This effect that we're showcasing here is also a very simple horror flick theme, lighting from below. One of the reasons why this is so jarring is in day-to-day experiences, you really don't see too much that's lit from below. Obviously, the sun comes from above, most lighting comes from above, but such a contrast lit from below is kind of jarring to the eye, and that creates the effect that you see in a lot of horror movies. It's very simply done by taking a light, putting it below you. I've just taken two clamps, clamped one to the other one, put a piece of gaff tape around it, and you can light from below very cheaply, quickly, and simply. This shot over here kind of shows how you can get more creative with cutters. All we've done here is taken a piece of cardboard, made a whole bunch of notches in it, put a light behind it with a red gel on it. If you move the cutter closer to the wall or farther to the wall, you can make the design blurrier or sharper. You can change the color of the gel behind there, obviously, and the angle that the light is going through the cutter will determine how big the actual spots are on the wall. Dramatic lighting gives you, the filmmaker, the ability to control what a viewer pays attention to in your shot, making it an important cinematic tool. If you have any dramatic effects that you'd like to show us, feel free to post them or email them to shirtlessapprentice.com. Next week on The Shirtless Apprentice, we're going to cover a very recognizable shot from a famous filmmaker. Happy Halloween.